Scorpios, let's go ahead and see what urgent messages the universe has in store for you. I'm going to start with the Quantum Oracle. This is a new deck. I'm actually going to be using new decks throughout this whole entire reading. So let's see what energy comes through. And any information you need will be listed in the description. So what are the urgent messages for my Scorpios for this time frame? Okay, so we have the stuck energy card. And we have the 8 energy here and the word energy. So currently for a lot of you, what's happening is this thought process of feeling like you're stuck, or even this feeling of feeling like you're stuck at a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in like a loop where your days are very repetitive. Things seem very habitual in a sense. Spirit is saying you need to switch some things up, okay? Maybe switch the feng shui of your house up a little bit. If you have a roommate, of course, switch up the feng shui with your room. This is like maybe changing your eating habits, what you watch on YouTube or what you give energy to. It's like finding ways to invigorate yourself or get yourself into a space of feeling excited again by trying new ways of doing things, okay? Once you kind of get into this very monotonous routine of doing things, it almost feels as if like you're stuck on a hamster wheel and that every day is just repeating itself over and over and over again. All right. Also with this individual kind of sitting on this car, yes, this individual is quote unquote stuck, but there's still hope in terms of this individual getting out. So while you may be feeling like you're stuck in your circumstance and yeah, you may be in a tight situation, there's still hope. There's still opportunity. So never forget that. Don't ever feel like you're such a victim to your circumstance that you're unable to help yourself. We have optimism. So yes, this is you guys needing to tap into a level of optimism. We have that 1 energy and we have consciousness. So you guys already know 1, this symbolizes new beginnings. Okay. And then consciousness, this is what's going on with your thought process. And I feel like you guys with this optimism card, when you're thinking about the future, you guys need to subscribe your thought process to positive feelings or positive thoughts. If you look at the future and you get anxious and you get worrisome because you're like, oh, I'm not doing what I want to do. And I know I need to do certain things and I know I need to nip certain things in the bud, but I haven't. This is something that has to be addressed. And we also have transformation, and it's not a Scorpio reading without the word transformation showing up. So we have transformation energy, the 5 energy, which is also a number that symbolizes change. And we have cycles. So this is the ending of the road with the situation here. So Spirit is saying with things that end during this time frame, understand that it was divinely guided, especially with the eclipse that we're having, or that we just had pass by and the energies are still very much lingering. Whatever you feel drawn to remove yourself from, it's time. Okay, you're reaching the end of a cycle here. And the more that you kind of accept the fact that Spirit's more so pushing you in new directions, the better the opportunities that will manifest for you. And the faster they will as well. Scorpios. I'm using the Moonology manifestation deck now. So we have first quarter moon in Gemini. It says, speak your world into being. Spirit is saying, make sure you're clear on your intentions. Okay, prayer. This is something I've been kind of aiding everyone into getting into. But prayer is like key. Even if you don't necessarily believe in God or whatever your belief system is, make sure that you're incorporating prayer, because that's like a direct line of contact with Spirit, the universe, again, whatever you believe in. But this is also making sure that you're speaking positivity over your situation. If you're somebody who automatically subscribes to like a negative way of viewing things, and whenever you speak about your situation, it's always like, oh, I don't have enough money. I'm tired of my job. Oh, I hate my life. Oh, I hate this. I hate that. Whenever you speak so much negativity over yourself, it almost feels like your existence is dreadful. So make sure that you're manifesting a new life for yourself by speaking as if you already have the things that you want. So this is understanding, yes, you already are abundant. It's just you're needing your energetic vibration to catch up in the physical. Now I have the first quarter moon in Taurus. It says release control. So this is making sure you don't feel as if you need to control the circumstances around you or have certain expectations met, or you're just going to have an emotional breakdown. This is making sure you don't subscribe to that way of being, because once you feel like you can control things that are outside of what you can control, like your reaction to things and also how you choose to move, like what you choose to do, when you start to try to like control what the universe does and what the universe deems as being best for you, you kind of allow yourself to kind of step into a space of disappointment, because spirit is always going to do what's in your best interest. Not what we want spirit to do, but what's in our best interest. And of course, they'll take in consideration of what we truly desire. But if spirit sees that something's not for us, it's just not for us, you know? We also have breathe. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. And of course, Scorpio energy had to come through. So yeah, Scorpios, with your energy being overwhelmed, you need to make sure that you're not being explosive in your response to things. Okay, doing things out of anger that you can't get away from, that you can't backtrack from. You want to be very careful with how you express your energy during this time frame. All right. This next deck that I'm using, we're using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Scorpios, urgent messages from their spirit guides / the universe. So we have the Lady of the Mirror. It says reflection, non-judgment. Yeah, so this is making sure you're not beating yourself up as well for the things that you feel like you should have done sooner, you feel like you shouldn't have entertained. Whatever this is that you're struggling with energy-wise, that's like making you feel like, dang, I can't believe that I didn't do this. I can't believe I didn't do that. Or just being too hard on yourself. At this point, judging your movements doesn't do anything. If anything, it just kind of aids to like your self-esteem being affected. So make sure you more so look at things from a different perspective and look at what you can learn from the things that you've done wrong. If anything, use this as a, like this card says, as a mirror situation where you look at characteristics that you could work on. Okay, a strategy that needs to be put in place. Self-reflection is key. We also have the Chess Queen. It says trust and strategizing. So again, a strategy needs to be put in place with some sort of creative endeavors. Also your finances as well. If you're trying to get to a point to where you can move out on your own and get your own place or purchase a home or do certain things with your money, you need to make sure you have a strategy in place and that you're being more aware of how your money is being spent or how you're moving just in general. All right, last card for you, Scorpios. We also have the High Lady of Love and Compassion. And I literally got all these cards for, I think, Geminis, which is interesting. But we have reverence, kindness, and consideration. So this is making sure that you also have consideration for your personal situation, like while you may be beating yourself up for certain things that you didn't do sooner, a lot of you have really made it far in terms of your personal journey. So once you take that in consideration, then you kind of can remove this energy of being so judgmental of self. All right. Also, for some of you, you need to surround yourself with people who are more loving and who are more patient with you. Or some of you guys may be dealing with a partner who isn't really as loving or compassionate to things that you need to personally work on. They may be expecting you to be 100% perfect, but that doesn't take away from your true essence and who you are, because somebody else doesn't see who you are. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful. I really wish you the best of luck, and I will see you in the next one.